small lamp beside the glass turns the room to honey and brass. The city sleeps in silver lines, and I sit still with what was mine. I leave the curtain open wide for the street below, for the passing lights. A late bus sighs, then disappears, like a thought I kept for years. There's a jacket on the wooden chair, not yours, but I still see you there. Some nights don't bring the past in loud, they only place it in the crowd. I don't call this loneliness, it's softer now, it hurts me less. But when the window catches blue, the whole room leans toward you. Lonely light by the window, keep me warm while the night moves slow. I'm not waiting for a shadow, I'm just learning how to let it go. Lonely light by the window, you know the places hearts don't show, where old love fades but still can glow. Lonely light by the window. The radio plays beneath the floor from someone else's open door, a song too faint to understand, but it still finds where I am. I made my peace with yesterday, but peace has such a quiet face. It sits beside me after two and asks if I still think of you. I tell the room I'm almost free, the lamp just burns and looks at me. Some truths arrive without a sound when the whole dark settles down. Lonely light by the window, keep me warm while the night moves slow. I'm not waiting for a shadow, I'm just learning how to let it go. Lonely light by the window, you know the places hearts don't show, where old love fades but still can glow. Lonely light by the window. Maybe love becomes a color on the wall at 3:30. Not a voice, not a body, just a warmth it used to be. And maybe I'm not broken, maybe I'm just changed, like this city after midnight, still glowing, rearranged. Oh, lonely light, stay with me tonight. Lonely light by the window, I've been farther than I know from the boy who kept believing every love should make it home. Lonely light by the window, let the quiet river flow. If her memory comes and goes, I won't close the curtains anymore. The first dawn touches every frame, the lamp goes pale but stays the same. I stand and let the silence grow, less lonely than it was before. The fire is low. The last one note moves soft and slow. I don't reach back, I don't rewind. I only keep what still feels kind. I found your letter in a wooden drawer, not hidden like it hurt before, just resting there with the ribbon blue, like time had made its peace with you. I read the first line, then I smiled, not like a man who's still in denial, but like someone who finally sees love can leave and still mean peace. I don't need the old days back, I don't walk that broken track, but there are lights we leave behind that keep the dark from turning blind. You are the love that still feels kind, a gentle place inside my mind. Not a chain, not a scar, just a golden little star. You are the love that still feels kind, the one I lost but don't deny. Some goodbyes don't turn to stone, some teach the heart to stand alone. There was a time I said your name, like touching fire, like calling rain. Now it lands soft inside the room, like evening light across the moon. I hope your hands are warm tonight, I hope your window catches light, I hope the life you chose became a song that never speaks my name. That doesn't mean we were untrue, or that I gave the best of me to you. It only means the years were wise, they changed the tears behind my eyes. You are the love that still feels kind, a gentle place inside my mind. Not a chain, not a scar, just a golden little star. You are the love that still feels kind, the one I lost but don't deny. Some goodbyes don't turn to stone, some teach the heart to stand alone. If I could meet the younger me, the one who begged the night to bleed, I'd hold his shoulder, let him cry, then tell him love does not always die. Sometimes it softens, sometimes it stays, not in the old familiar ways, but in the grace to wish her well, and keep no prison for yourself. You are the love that still feels kind, no longer yours, no longer mine, just a warmth beneath the years that learned to live without the tears. You are the love that still feels kind, the quiet gold I leave behind. I close the door, I bless the light, and let my heart come glass where your shadow stayed. A low piano, a half-lit room, and the night still smells a little like you. I left the window open wide for the sound of the street and the storm outside. The city lights are blurred and thin, like old forgiveness trying to begin. There's a record turning soft and slow on the table where we used to go. Through every song we never named, the rain keeps tapping out your name. I thought by now the ache would learn to sleep when the weather turns, but some old feelings don't explain. They only come back with the rain. Rain on the window again, falling soft where we began. I don't break like I did back then, but I still remember when. Rain on the window again, washing gold across the pane. You're not here, and I know why, but the rain still sounds like goodbye. I made my coffee darker now, stopped looking for your face in crowds. But when the thunder rolls too low, there are things the heart won't show. Your blue umbrella's long been gone, the hallway light has moved on. Still every storm that finds this place leaves a little of you on my face. I don't ask the night for more, I don't wait beside the door, but if a memory needs a frame, it finds one in the rain. Rain on the window again, falling soft where we began. I don't break like I did back then, but I still remember when. Rain on the window again, washing gold across the pane. You're not here, and I know why, but the rain still sounds like goodbye. Maybe love becomes the weather when it has nowhere else to stay. Maybe hearts learn how to miss someone in a quieter kind of way. I won't turn the storm to sorrow, I won't call you ghost tonight. I'll just let the rain remember what I'm learning to hold light. Rain on the window again, not an enemy, not a friend. glass grows clear, the clouds move slow. The record fades, the blue lights glow. I close the window, breathe your name, and leave it softly with the rain. The street was empty, the sky was wide. A summer storm came rolling by. You took my hand, I heard you say, let the whole world wash away. We left our coats beneath the sign that flickered red in borrowed light. The band inside was playing low, through the doorway's golden glow. You laughed because my shoes were soaked. I tried to speak but nearly choked. Some moments know before we do, they're turning into something true. No ballroom floor, no candle flame, just city rain, and your last name on my lips like a prayer to me, to understand what love could do. Slow dance in the rain, two young hearts without a plan. Your head against my shoulder then, like forever almost came. Slow dance in the rain, I still feel it now and then. Not because I want it back, but because it made me who I am. The streetlights turned the water gold. Your fingers slipped through mine so slow. A taxi passed, the tires sang, and all the night around us rang. You said, promise me you'll stay this kind. I said, I'll try for all my life. I didn't know how years can change the softest vows into quiet pain. Now every time the rain comes down, I see that corner of the town where we were poor and young and sure that love alone could keep us warm. Slow dance in the rain, two young hearts without a plan. Your head against my shoulder then, like forever almost came. Slow dance in the rain, I still feel it now and then. Not because I want it back, but because it made me who I am. I don't blame the boy I was for holding too tightly to what he loved. He had no map, he had no scars, just your face beneath the stars. And I don't blame you for letting go. Some flowers close before they grow, but that one night still shines the same, where we learned love inside the rain. Oh, slow dance in the rain. Oh, slow dance in the rain. music faded through the door. Our coats were waiting like before. You smiled, and I knew even then some nights never end. Clean coat is folded on the chair. No slam door, no storm outside. Just two hearts learning how to divide. We pack the quiet into little things, the books, the frames, the silver rings. You wrap the cups in yesterday's news. I watched the life we had come loose. There was no anger in your hands, only tiredness I could understand. You said we tried and I knew it was true. That hurt more than blaming you. Some endings burn, some endings break. Some leave nothing but ash in their wake. But I stood gentle in the light, too kind to hate, learning how to die. Soft gold goodbye. I won't ask the years to lie. We loved as far as love could go, and let it fall like evening snow. You left the key beside the door, not because you need it anymore, but like a blessing small and plain, for the home we couldn't keep the same. I found your smile in the hallway glass, one last kindness as you passed, and I could feel the younger me begging time to disagree. But grown men learn what boys deny. Love can be true and still say goodbye. So I stood still and let you leave. With every breath caught in my sleeve. shine. Your shadow leaves the edge of mine. No curse, no chain, no need to cry. Just love becoming soft gold goodbye. Between two hearts, a soft synth pulse in the midnight air, radio static climbing the stairs. I hear your voice, then lose the line, like love was fading out of time. You called from somewhere far away, a motel room, another state. The signal broke when you said my name, and I filled the silence with my shame. I asked if you were doing fine. You said I'm learning, give me time. The words were simple, kind and small, but they hit harder than the fall. Between two hearts, static between two hearts. A little love, a little dark. We're close enough to hear the pain, too far to make it right again. Static between two hearts, old promises falling apart. I reach for you across the night, but the signal never comes in right. I kept the receiver to my ear long after you had disappeared. Like if I stayed and didn't breathe, your voice might come back home to me. The kitchen clock was 2:15. The hallway light was turning green. A train cried somewhere through the town, and every mile between us sounded loud. I don't blame the road you chose. Some flowers need a place to close, but I still feel the missing part. In static between two hearts, static between two hearts. A little love, a little dark. We're close enough to hear the pain, too far to make it right again. Static between two hearts, old promises falling apart. I reach for you across the night, but the signal never comes in right. Maybe distance did not break us. Maybe it only told the truth, that we were holding on to echoes and calling them living proof. If I could say one thing clearly before the line goes cold, I'd say I loved you poorly, but I loved you with my soul. Static between two hearts, still glowing in the after dark. Not enough to bring you near, but enough to keep you here. Static between two hearts, I let the broken signal part, so grows still. The line is dead, but I listen still. Somewhere beyond the quiet stars, there's static between two hearts. Street lights bend in the pouring rain, gold running down the window pane. A lonely cab moves out of sight, like a memory leaving the light. I walk the block where we used to meet, my coat pulled close on an empty street. The diner sign was flickering blue, but I didn't go in without you. The pavement shone like a polished floor. Every step asked me one thing more. How many years can a heart pretend it doesn't know where love began? I don't chase your shadow now, I let the city wear it down. But when the rain turns gold and slow, there are things I still don't show. Street lights in the rain, still remember your face. Every golden tear that falls finds a trace I can't erase. Street lights in the rain, softly calling out your name. I keep walking, but the night keeps bringing you back again. There's a phone booth by the corner store. The glass is cracked, the paint is worn. I stood there once with change in hand, too proud to say I understand. You waited under that yellow light, your eyes were tired, your smile polite. And I was young enough to choose the kind of silence people lose. Now the rain knows what I mean, it writes forgiveness on the street. And every drop that hits my skin tells me where I should have been. Street lights in the rain, still remember your face. Every golden tear that falls finds a trace I can't erase. Street lights in the rain, softly calling out your name. I keep walking, but the night keeps bringing you back again. Maybe love is not the fire, maybe it's the afterglow, the light that stays behind us when we finally let it go. If I can meet you there tonight, beneath that old forgiving light, I wouldn't ask for one more star, I'd only speak with a kinder heart. Under street lights again. Street lights in the rain, I can feel the years change. Not every wound is made to close, some only learn a softer name. Street lights in the rain, I let the old hurt drain. You're not mine, but in this light I can bless what still remains. The rain grows thin, the street turns still. A golden light rests on the hill. I walk on slowly, less afraid of all the love the night has saved.